In this video, we shall create the three links next to the header with the name +u, Gmail, and images. For this, let's create a div element, assign it the ID of links. Div ID equals to links, closing div tag. And inside the div, let's create three anchor elements and give them the text +u, Gmail, and images. The value of href in all our links would be £, and this is a way of implying that the links goes nowhere. Alright, and let's fill these anchors with +u, Gmail, and images. Alright. Now if we load into the browser, this is the default shape of our three links at the top left corner. Now first thing that needs to be done with these is floating them to the right. So inside the ID definition of links, let's float our div to the right. Bound link means float the entire div to the right, and of course its contents that are links will automatically be floated to the right. And here we are. Just like we expected, our floated elements are floated right next to the div with the ID of sign in. Now let's bring our links in line with the sign in button. Step 1 for this would be to assign a margin of 20 pixels to the div that contains these links. Great. After reloading, we see that our links are almost in line with the button, but not quite. So let's do two more things. Give our div a height of 30 pixels and then give the anchor elements a line height of 30 pixels. Let's create another selector, bound links space A, that will target the anchor elements inside the links div, inside the div with the ID of links. And here we are. This way, not only the links will be exactly in the middle of the div, but also they will be exactly in line with the button because the button also has a height of 30 pixels. Reload, and here we have it. Now let's change the text color from the default value to bound1f 1e1e. And let's also change the text decoration to none so that the default underlined behavior of our anchor elements is changed. Now if we reload into the browser, we see that we are almost done with the header. Alright. Let's change the font family of our three links and also the sign in button. Font family set to Arial, since this is what the Google uses. Font size to 13 pixels. Let's do the same inside the anchor elements. Inside the links div, let's also change the font size to 13 pixels. Also, we need to set the font weight for the sign in button to bold. Alright. Let's also create some breathing space between the links by assigning them a little padding to the right. 15 pixels will do. Now if we reload, we see that our header looks more or less like the original, except of course its background color, but we'll remove it when our whole page is complete. Till then, we shall keep the colors assigned to the header, main content, and footer so that we make sure our page layout is going in the right direction. Alright, now that we are done with the header, let's go ahead and code the main content of the page, but in the next video. Thanks for watching.